to jail. Take me to jail, man. Would you speed up, please? Shit, I want to go back. I got all my cousins, everybody up in there. I'm waiting. I want to see all my friends.
We talking jail tonight. Salute. Welcome back to Dumb Crimes and Criminals. I am your host, Rick. You're now tuned in to the funniest true crime podcast in the world. We back in the building. You already know what it is. You're tuned in to the funniest true crime podcast in the world. Okay, I'm back on the mic. I'm back at my desk. I'm back in my chair. I'm back ready to talk my talk. Now, before we get started, first things first, shout out Chicago, man. And the reason that I'm shouting out Chicago, because according to my analytics, most of my listeners come from Chicago. Fire. All right, I visited Chicago for the first time this summer. It was lit. Had a great time, me and my family, me, the wife, and the kids. So shout out to Chicago. Now, Chicago, do me a favor. Spread the word about the podcast. You understand? Tell them it's the funniest true crime podcast in the world. Tell them we over here bugging out and having fun. And spread the word. You understand? Now, secondly, the reason why I played that sound clip in the beginning is that was from Chris. That was a sound clip of Chris Tucker. All right. That was from Money Talks with starring Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen. All right, probably in my top 5 funniest movies. You know, probably in my top 5 favorite movies. Like that movie is one of the funniest movies. I got 2 stories for y'all tonight. Okay, so 2 jail stories, interesting stories. We gonna get right into it. All right, we gonna get right into it. And this first clip is the exact reason why I played the audio from Chris Tucker. So let's read it. It says, Florida man arrested for attempting to break into jail to hang out with his friends. I really shouldn't even have to say anything else after that. The clip alone, not the clip, but the headline alone. Florida man arrested for attempting to break into jail to hang out with his friends. He was on that good, ooh-wee. You understand? For him to even come up with that type of plan, you already know. He was cooked. He was shrimp fried rice. He was done to even concoct that type of plan, okay? A man was arrested by authorities in Florida after he attempted to break into the county jail back in 2015. According to reports, he drove his car into the front door and tried to scale the fence. Patrick, 24, got arrested after becoming entangled in the razor wire on the fence that he was trying to climb. After his arrest, he received treatment for minor injuries. Law enforcement stated that he was under the influence and attempted to break into the jail to hang out with his buddies who were inside. Officials from the sheriff department estimated the damages caused to be at least $5,000. So dude just straight drove into the county jail, drove his car up to the fence, hopped out the car, probably hopped on the hood, I'm assuming, and started coming up trying to get over the fence. You're trying to climb over barbed wire. What are you thinking? Why on God's green earth would you try to break into jail? Come on, my man. Who wants to go? First of all, who wants to be in jail? Who wants to be in jail? I got homies that did real time. Got years in. They don't. I doubt if I bring them on the podcast right now, they didn't want to be there. You understand what I'm saying? Let alone go and try and break in there. I got homies that did real time in jail. If I bring any one of them on the podcast, the last thing that they would ever even come across their mind will be trying to break into jail. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would this man think he's going to break into jail? On top of you thinking that you're going to break into jail, why would you think you could break into jail and hang out with your man? Like, you think they just going to allow you to go link with your friends? Is that how you think jail work? He was under the influence. Of what? Of what? Of what? This man had to be sitting on the moon high. You understand? He had to be sitting on the moon high, thinking he could break into jail to hang out with his friends. He had to be sitting on the moon high. He had to be he had to be astronomically high. Like, for real. He had to be that high. He had to be so high that the astronauts was look out the window and seen him floating by. That's how high he had to be to think he was going to break into jail and hang out with his friends. Like, he was just going to go and pull up to, you know what I mean? Pull up to the cell like, yo, I'm here. Yo, pull the cards out. Yo, bro, yeah, roll up. Yo, drink something. Like, my man, it don't work like that. Why would you even think that it do? And you young, so you know better. You 24 years old. You know damn well. You know damn well that you wasn't getting in that jail. And you got cut up trying to hop the barbed wire. Why would you try, like, yo, look, man, you was best off throwing a rock at the cop car and just getting arrested. And then hopefully you know, after they give you a couple months, you could just see your mans if that was the case. Like, why didn't you do something just to get locked up? Go steal a candy bar or something and then just stand there till the cops come. You know what I'm saying? Do a petty crime to get you a little bit of time so you can go chill with your friends if that's what you really wanted to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would you drive your car into the fence, try and hop over it, and call yourself trying to hang out with your friends? And like I said, they said he was under the influence, but what the hell was you under the influence of? It had to be good. Whatever you was on, it had to be that work. It had to be that work. It had to be that work, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. You did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. You did some dumb shit. You was best off doing the petty crime and going to get you like 30, 60 days in jail if you really wanted to hang out with your friends. And then on top of that, why you want to hang out with your friends so bad in jail? You couldn't wait till they come home? They in the county, so they ain't doing, no more than a year. You couldn't wait a couple months till your friends come home and hang with them? Like, you needed to go in jail and hang out with them? You youngins is different, man. For real, you youngins is different, man. Now, let's get to the second story. Okay, Tennessee inmate escapes into the snowstorm, asked to be let back into prison an hour later because it was too cold. My man. Let's run that back. Tennessee inmate escapes into snowstorm, asked to be let back into prison after an hour because it was too cold. What did you think was going to happen? You broke out of prison in the middle of a snowstorm. What did you think was going to happen? An escaped inmate had second thoughts once he got outside and began trudging through the snow in sub-freezing temperatures. Tennessee officials say DeMarcus Davis, 20, turned himself over to police on Sunday night just 45 minutes after escaping from a patrol car bound for the Shelby County Jail. Local news outlets ABC 24 and Action News 5 reported. Memphis police had been alerted earlier that the prisoner who had escaped a car at the intersection of North Danny Thomas Boulevard and Washington Avenue. Police then issued a department-wide broadcast, including Davis' description. Davis was charged with 2 counts of... Whoa. Davis was charged with 2 counts of child rape based on allegations dating back to 2022. Oh, damn, man. See, I didn't. Damn, Davis, man. You had to serious it up, man. You was a bozo, man. Allegedly flagged down a bystander and asked him to call the police so he could turn himself in. It was snowing in Memphis When they still handcuffed Davis, took off. The average temperature in the storm was 13 degrees. Davis has been charged with 1 count of escaping following Sundays. Yo, okay, so first of all, Davis, you's a creep bozo dude. You know what I'm saying? You's a creep bozo nigga. First of all, let's get that out let's get that out the way. Second of all, you're handcuffed. You're on your way to prison. You're handcuffed, right? You're in the squad car, and you see what it looked like outside, and you're handcuffed. You don't have the keys to undo the handcuffs. You jump out the car and escape in 13 degrees weather, handcuffed. How far did you think it was going to get? How long did you think it was going to last? You know what I'm saying? How far did you think you was going to get? And how long did you think your ass was going to last in 13-degree weather? With no plan, no place to go, and you just moving off of instinct. How far did you think you was going to get, and how long did you think you was going to last? You did some dumb shit, and you got caught. And they probably going to keep you because you got some real serious charges. You got some real serious charges on your head. You know what I'm saying? And you deserve to be where you at. Real talk. Now, for a motherfucker to look out the window, see snow, and say, I'm going to escape and run in that snow and get away. You, my man, are a bugged out dude. You bugged out. You bugged out. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You might as well just took that ride to jail. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because like I said, your charges is crazy. We don't respect that. Your charges is crazy. Crazy. All right? Let's get that first things first. Let's get that out the way. Your charges is crazy. All right? We not rocking with that. We don't co-sign that. We don't dig that. We don't respect that. Sucker shit. All right? Now, you jumped out the car. When you jumped out the car and that cold air hit you, you should have jumped right back in. You should have jumped your rabbit ass right back in the car as soon as that air hit you because you knew you ain't had no place to go. You had no plan. You moving off impulse. No direction. No nothing. You should have jumped your ass right back in that car and took your ass to jail. Because based upon these charges, that's where you belong. You understand what I'm saying? This is like, I'm not making these stories up, ladies and gentlemen. You can look these stories up. These are real, true stories. These are true stories. All right? These are true stories of people doing dumb shit. You got the first dude. He didn't even want to do no petty crime. You could have went and broke a window or something and got you 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? You could have went and broke a window and got you 2-3 months. And then you could have went in jail and hopefully you would have, got to hang out with your boys since it was that important to you. But this motherfucker decides to drive onto the jail property and then try to jump over the fence. Then you got the second dude who jumps out the police car on his way to prison. He jumps out the police car in 13-degree weather and call himself escaping. Just to flag somebody down 45 minutes later and ask them to take him to the police station. What are we talking about? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? But you know what? Don't think. Because then I wouldn't have this podcast. So just keep doing what y'all doing so I can continue doing what I'm doing. Shout out to Chicago. Appreciate y'all. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to wrap this thing up. Now, listen, check it out. Follow the Instagram page at dcc_podcast@gmail.com. If you got a story, hit me at the dccpodcast@gmail.com. All right. Appreciate all my listeners. Like I tell y'all, man, all the time, my numbers is going up. My impressions is going up. That's all I can ask for. You know what I'm saying? So spread the word. Tell your peoples about the podcast and come bug out with me, man. I'm Rick. I'm gone.